Last week of the challenge, guys. And a warm welcome to one and all. And if you haven't seen me before, my name is Langers, and I am the very knackered Scruffy trader. It's early morning. It's just turned 8 o'clock, and done all my markups, had a bit look through the market, had my coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and I'm about to carry on with the challenge. So what is the challenge? Well, if you haven't seen it, we're coming to the end of it now. This will probably be the last week. It was 30 days or 30 trades, depending on which way you want to look at it. Looking at one trade, 10 pips. That's it. Golden shot. So what you have to do is you have to pick a particular market that you're going to stick with for the day. And then you wait for the golden shot. So really what you're doing is teaching yourself how to be patient, and then a little bit of discipline to make you not sort of, well, go gun-ho with the market, shall we say. Now, it's done okay. It's had its moments. If I flick this over, the market of choice that I've been trading has been the FTSE. Why the FTSE? Well, one, it's very cheap. You don't need a great deal of money to trade it. I started this challenge with £300. Also, it's fast enough to give you your 10 pips relatively quickly. Okay, so it's kind of a calmer market than, say, the indices, the DAX in the indices. But it can give you the fruit. It's a little bit faster than, say, euro dollar. But as time goes on and you get better at what you're doing, you can start looking at the currencies. My favorite currency, as a lot of people know, is cable. Pound JP, pound JPY, because I've got that over there. Pound USD rather. Why? I've traded it every day for years, and it does me very well. Okay, so let's have a little look, see what's going on. Just case in point. Right. Sorry, I'm just switching everything on so that I can get it ready. It's this one I'm after. This is the scores on the doors as it is now. We're up to 144. We can just say open this, it'll be tight, so I'm going to have to try and time my entry a little bit keen. But we can open up 144 today, so the compounding effect is pushing this forward all the time. Over the course of the last 25 trades, we have grown this account by 74%. And the target that we put on it, it wasn't to be achieved. It was just an arbitrary target to sort of round it up to 1,000 if I was keeping on going. But we still put 32% dent into that. So this has done its job. It has had some blips in the road. Not perfect, as you can see where it says completed. Down here, it has, well, let's just say I cocked up a couple of times, but the premise was still correct, and the premise was 10 pips, because sometimes I split trades to try and sort of squeeze a little bit extra out the market. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Over the long term, it does pay you more, but in the case of this, it's sort of punched me a little bit. But I haven't lost money, which is the main bit, because when you see this part here, that was just overnight charges, and this here is where we were less than the baseline. Okay, this is the baseline that we try to achieve, and when you get extra pips, it kind of keeps you in the green against that. Okay, so there's the drop in the market that happens quite regular this time of day. What we're going to be doing is we're going to measure out 10 pips. So what we'll do is we will get the measuring tool. There you are. So we can get in any time because the chances are it's coming up here. Why? Because I've worked it out. And how do I work it out? Well, I work it out with strengths. It's kind of an equation based on multiple time frames, and it is a buy today. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. So what I'm going to do is I need to kind of wait slightly, let it come down. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it as a single camera shot because I will be going into market shortly so you can see it. And hopefully it won't take too long. There you go, guys. Job done. Nicely executed of sorts. And it has 15.19 for the pot. Happy days. So let's have a look, see what it's doing to the sheet. So as the little equation worked out, it was a correct buy, and it's rattled its way up, and it has given us, let's just say, £15.19. There we go. Just drop that into there. A bit extra. Drop the date in. Yes, we completed it. Yes, it was the footsie. It was the 1 hour. And it was a continuation of an up move. So why do I look at the hour? Well, the hour tells you a bigger story. It can kind of show you a good picture. And then you drop it down into a lower time frame just to refine. And that's one of the things with trading, and I kind of was touching on that a few times last week. Always look at the bigger picture. If you can keep your eye on what the market conditions are, have a single bias, in other words, a single direction, it makes your life a lot easier. And then also keep your targets realistic. A little bit like what I was talking about on Saturday. Why? Because if you're trying to get too much out of the market, you'll sort of bash yourself over the head when you don't achieve it. And then it's the mind game again. And that's what trading is. It's all about the mind game. So kind of keep it smooth, keep it peaceful, keep it realistic. And the rewards are there to have. And here we are. I mean, that's 79% growth sort of across 26 trades. Personally, I think that's pretty good. Well, let's put it another way. Tell me a bank that will pay you that over the course of a month. Not many. In fact, I don't think there'll ever be one or ever has been one. And that's what makes trading. You see, you're putting your destiny in your own hands. The trick is to make certain that you're on the right side of the trade. And that is the ultimate trick. Anyway, I've got a few trades left on this. We'll go have a bit of an easy day today. I don't do a lot on a Monday. And still a bit groggy. So, need my coffee. Gonna entertain Winky throughout the day. And see what, well, just see what tomorrow brings, I suppose. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love. the money will follow. See you all on the next one.